Hello there and welcome back. In this video we are going to take a look at how you can use the lifespan decorator in BlackSheep to connect to a Redis server. What I did was to configure my Ubuntu virtual machine so that it is running Redis at the moment, and basically we are going to use it to connect to it. I'm using this Parallels desktop virtualization software. So let's jump right into it. What we are going to do is to create a new child node called redising.py. Inside this redising is where we are going to write our code. So basically here is what we have to do. First, we have to install Redis in the virtual environment, and once this is installed, we can start writing our code. So we want to import redis.async.io as Redis, and from BlackSheep we want to import the application, the get, and the JSON. And we want to import UVcorn as well. And we can create our application. And let me make it a bit bigger. Great. And here we can create our app.lifespan. And the async def connect, or well, let's call this connect Redis, is going to be our function. And we create our connection with the redis.redis, and we specify our host, which is going to be the Ubuntu 22. The port is going to be 6379, and that's it. So after this connection is created, what we have to do is to try to ping it. This is just a verification of the connection. And we use the await keyword with the connection.ping. And this should be printed out. After that, we use the app.services.register, and we pass the redis.redis, and the instance is going to be the connection, and then yield the connection, and after that await connection.close. And we will have our name equals main close, and we use the UVcorn.run, and we pass the application. The host is going to be 0.0.0, and the port is going to be 8000, and the log level is going to be debug, and the lifespan is going to be on. All right, so are you able to see it? Yes, you are. And then what we can do is to technically take this for a test drive. If I save it and go here, I can use the Python 3 redising, and as you can see, the ping is true. So we were able to successfully connect to the remote system, and I can also verify it with the telnet command, hostname and port, and as you can see, it was able to connect. Okay, and let's develop the context routes. So basically what we want to do is to create a get and a set context route. So get, and we want to pass a key as an argument. And here comes the tricky part. So this is an async function, get key, and we have to pass the key as an argument. And in order to use it, we have to pass the connection, which will be of redis.redis. So technically this is what we are reusing. And then what we can do is to create a print statement, and we say that getting value for key, and the result is going to be await connection dot get, and we pass the key as argument, and we return a JSON document with the key and the result dot decode. Alright, so the decode is necessary because this data is going to be in byte data type. But apart from that, it should work. So if I start my Redising and go back here and open my Safari, you can see that I can use the get and whatever is going to be the key. And here it's running on the 0.0.0, so let's try it that way. HTTP 0.0.0, and it should work. Can't open the page. Let's copy this one and paste it here. All right. Anyway, so we have this one which was working, and let's go back here to the source code and create our set context route, or rather get key and the value, and async def set key, and we have to pass the key and the value and the connection of redis.redis, and then we use the print statement, just a formal message stating that setting key to value, and we have to use await connection that set key and value, and we want to return an OK. All right. So now it should start functioning. So let me restart it. And yeah, so we have the host, the port, and the UVCon run, and just try and go here. So set A and 10. Oh, this page isn't valid. Let's give it a new one. So 127.0.0.1, and we can see that the message was okay. And let's see whether we can get the value for A. As you can see, the value for A is 10. So technically this is how you can use Redis in an async fashion with your BlackSheep application. And that was all. See you in the next one.